Welcome to Combat Recapped. In today's video, we'll be covering epic knockouts that turned fighters into stone. Now, without further delay, let's get right to it. Some knockouts turn fighters into a confused mess, and other knockouts turn fighters into jello. But how often do we usually see a knockout that turns a fighter as stiff as a board? Mixed martial arts is an ever-growing sport, so it's no surprise that MMA is still full of surprises. Most of the time, a fighter will go limp after suffering a devastating blow that renders them unconscious. That being said, a knockout strike can leave some unfortunate recipients stiff and seized up on rare occasions. It's either that or some weird walk-off knockouts where the fighter is still somewhat in control of their body till it starts shutting down. For this video, we've compiled a list of instances where MMA and Muay Thai fighters were able to knock their opponents out, turning them straight into stone. Number 10. Dan Hornbuckle vs. Akihiro Gono. Hornbuckle's kick was one of the MMA knockouts of the year in 2009. A knockout Hornbuckle set up perfectly by grabbing Gono's right foot, planting his left foot, and then driving his right foot into Gono's chin. Gono looked like a chopped down tree with his neck landing on the rope and his head hitting the canvas. This knockout turned him into a straight rock. Number 9. Samuel Ilnicki vs. Solomon Rogers. This may not be at the same level as the UFC, but is just as remarkable as any head kick you'll ever see. Samuel Ilnicki finished Solomon Rogers on a Golden Ticket Fight Promotions card in 2017. The kick was so strong, not only did Rogers go straight to sleep, his body froze as he collapsed headfirst onto the canvas. Not only did Ilnicki knock Rogers out, but it also looked like he knocked out his tooth. Number 8. Rich Franklin vs. Nate Quarry. The vicious KO was the result of a Rich Franklin punch that upon impact with the canvas left Quarry with many injuries in November of 2005. This knockout had Quarry stiff-arming the air. Franklin wasted no time and went after Quarry early, and often Quarry landed non-effective strikes as Franklin continued to set the pace. About halfway through round 1, Franklin landed a strike that dropped Quarry to the ground. The knockout came at 2 minutes and 34 seconds in the first round. Number 7. Jonathan Tuhu. In November 2014, the world witnessed a jaw-dropping knockout, which was both awe-inspiring and chilling all at once. Such was a shocking force of this knockout kick, which was landed in a Muay Thai match in Newcastle, Australia. The force of this tornado kick was so strong, it looked like Tuhu's much taller, unnamed opponent looked straight into Medusa's eyes, with the kick looking like it was straight out of the video game Tekken. It was Papua New Guinea native Jonathan Tuhu whose spinning 360-degree tornado kick connected cleanly on his opponent's head, removed his consciousness, and sent him crashing to the canvas like timber. Number 6. Shawn Michaels vs. Joe Maponda. In an amateur MMA bout, Shawn Michaels broke Joe Maponda's heart and stopped the show with a single punch. Michaels uncorked the pinpoint right hook that dropped Maponda to the canvas, where he proceeded to take a quick nap. Michaels left Maponda on the floor as stiff as a board. After the knockout had landed on Joe, powerful Shawn did not need any more unnecessary punches as soon as Maponda had hit the deck. Number 5. Gustavo Lopez vs. Joey Rouquet. Gustavo Lopez flashed his smile as he tried to figure out the taller Joey Rouquet in the opening round of their highly anticipated rematch. But it didn't take that long. The bantamweight champion unleashed a right hook from hell to knock out Rouquet on his feet. The challenger Rouquet fell slowly to the canvas in a frightening manner just 1 minute and 45 seconds after the bell. Lopez retained his title with a vicious first-round KO in the main event. Number 4. Marlon Moraes vs. Aljamain Sterling. Bantamweight fighter Marlon Moraes committed one of the UFC's knockouts of the year at Fight Night 123 after landing a ridiculous left knee to the head on Aljamain Sterling. Moraes' knee connected with Sterling's chin 67 seconds into the first round of the fight, and the latter consequently hit the ground in a hurry. As soon as the knee was delivered, Moraes knew the fight was over. A former World Series of Fighting champion, Moraes put his name on the map with the knockout. Sterling, on the other hand, was finished for the first time in his career. Number 3. Nizwandale Halangwang versus Torbjorn Madsen. This KO has gone viral on YouTube since 2018 and features a devastating spinning back fist and elbow in the opening exchanges of round 1. This one just hurts to watch. Somehow, Halangwang managed to sneak in a few punches before Madsen dropped. The video has since taken the world by storm, but at the moment, Halangwang, who was part of the celebration, was also taken over by genuine concern after Madsen fell unconscious on the canvas at the Grand Arena. Number 2. Joaquin Buckley versus Impa Kasanganay. Arguably one of the best head kicks of all time, Buckley beat Impa Kasanganay with a spinning back kick that helped him go viral and may very well be one of the greatest knockouts in MMA history. This Taekwondo two-touch kick turns Kasanganay into a stone statue, falling on his way to the canvas. Kasanganay thought he had the upper hand by catching Buckley's foot to block a kick attempt. But Buckley then countered with a spinning back kick that caught his opponent square in the face to score the knockout win. Number 1. Edson Barbosa versus Terry Etim. Barbosa became the first fighter in the UFC to score a knockout via wheel kick when he defeated Terry Etim at UFC 142 in 2012. This kick turned Terry Etim into the Statue of Liberty when Barbosa's heel caught Etim right on the cheek. But for real though, this man caught a kick with his face and ended up paying for it by his body slowly falling over. What's even crazier about this knockout is that his body held that position for quite a while. And that right there concludes this video. If you enjoyed this video, let us know how we did in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to Combat Recap and hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video.